Hello, this is CityScape, a regular vodcast featuring people, places, and ideas that impact our community. I'm Dan West with the Livonia Westland Chamber of Commerce. Today we'll meet a couple who reinvented their business during the COVID shutdowns to develop a new enterprise that provides gifts full of Michigan-made products. Mike and Linda Stone opened Detroit Can Company in December 2021 and operate out of a warehouse on 8 Mile Road. They sell a variety of container sizes and fill them with locally made food and other products. Customers order containers with a variety of products from Carhartt to Germac, Dearborn brand, Cars to Saunders, and more to create unique local gifts. The couple operated a different business for 15 years when they set up temporary stands at hospitals and office buildings to sell books and gifts with a percentage of sales going to charities. With the COVID shutdowns of 2020, their business was shuttered and the Stones developed a new business model. Mike and Linda both attended Livonia Stevenson High School. Both were involved in a variety of jobs before becoming entrepreneurs. And we're joined today by Mike and Linda Stone. Thanks guys for joining us.
Thank you, Dan.
Mike, let me start with you. Talk about what it was to go through March of 2020 when you had a business that was chugging along and you were basically forced to shut down.
Well, we had been doing the business, family business for 15 years and actually thought that we were in the next few years maybe going to retire. Our business was at its peak when COVID came, and like many others, didn't expect we were going to have to make a change.
Linda, talk about how the brainstorm and the ideas came about and you developed what is now the Detroit Can Company.
Well, we were already in a retail business together doing these fundraisers. So we thought it would be nice to have something we could have online, especially with COVID going on. We were trying to gear it towards gifts for guys. Thus, the paint can idea came up, a different way to do gifting instead of a gift basket or box or something. So we came up with the cans, have found that they're just as popular with women as with men. We have different color labels, pink labels, green, blue. And we wanted to do something where we could promote the local businesses. So it's not just, a lot of people think, oh, it's Michigan products. It's actually all Detroit area products. So from jam to mustard to, as you were mentioning, Dearborn Cars. We do Zingerman's chocolates, Sanders chocolates. So all Detroit area.
We're talking signature recognized brands.
Yes, signature. And then there are some, we've met quite a few of our food producers at farmers markets, and they're known if you're out going to the markets. A lot of these are from Eastern Market in Detroit, like our jam comes from there. And
how many total vendors do you have for these?
Gosh, would you say 20 to 30?
I would say possibly 30 plus, because we do change from time to time who we're working with. If we find a different product that might be a better fit, or they just have a different variety or a little more unique.
Okay. Yeah, we do,
Mike, why did you decide to stay in Livonia when you opened this operation?
Well, Linda and I lived in Livonia for the last 17 years before recently moving in the area as well. But our history has always been Livonia. And I had another business years ago in Livonia. I believe in Livonia. Livonia's just been a great community partner. We're in a very recognizable, easy place to describe how to find us when we get deliveries or we have somebody coming to find us. People know Livonia, and it just has a great reputation.
So, Linda, walk us through how a customer can make an order through you guys.
We have a website, DetroitCanCompany.com. They can order through there and opt to either have it shipped, which we have shipped actually all over the world, but they can pick it up right here as well. So they would just choose that option to pick it up, and we would be here to meet them and have their can or cans ready.
And you got 3 different sizes, right?
3 different sizes.
And how do you determine what mix of product they get?
We have some that are very sweet forward, so the customer will see this online. Some that are more savory. We try to do mixes of both. Some have more condiments. We do one as we get towards the spring and summer now, barbecue type products like rubs, barbecue sauce. So that'll be more for somebody who likes to cook. You know, some are just open up a snack bag and be ready to eat. Some are more geared toward being things you can cook with, and like you're saying,
it goes it responds to like moods, hobbies, interests, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
put together.
Yeah, yep.
Mike, how are people finding out about you, and what's been the response so far?
Well, we're now in our third year, and over the first couple of years, we've done over 100 live events. We go to many different community events, farmers markets, the local celebrations in the different communities, Eastern Market, and we set up a display. Greenfield Village is a really popular place for us, and we've done that many times. And we set up a display, and we've found that a live display explaining what we're doing and showing has been the most effective, because for some reason, the concept being a sealed can, people are confused. We still haven't figured out why they're so confused, but we do these live events, we explain, we show, and then we've also found that a lot of people aren't necessarily in need of what we're doing the day they meet us, so we give them a coaster with our website on it, something that's easier to keep track of and as something that is going to lay around, and we found that to be very effective, because our biggest business is going to be around the holidays and other events. And that just was the most effective thing that we started doing pretty much from the beginning, and still continue at this time.
So Linda, you and Mike have been together 20 years, and you guys have been entrepreneurs together for the majority of that time. Mm-hmm. Tell us what it's like being married and operating a business together.
It's actually, it's easier than I guess a lot of people would think. A lot of people say, how do you work together and live together? But we've got it down now to where we each have our certain things that we do. And if we're doing like a live event, like he's talking about, we really don't talk to each other. We just do our thing. We know what to do. Same with here. I guess I'm when I'm here at the warehouse, I would say I'm maybe the creative one. I put all the cans together with help. When we get real busy, we get some additional family help, and Mike does a lot of the administrative, I would say. So we sort of just have our roles.
Sounds like you stay in your lanes, right?
And
That's a good way to put it.
We kind of stay in our lanes.
Stay in your lanes, so you don't have to talk to each other, right?
Yeah. But we can always, being married, we're always throwing ideas back and forth, you know.
Well, there's that too. You go home at night and you're saying, should
Mm-hmm.
we do this? Should we do that?
We're in the car, we pull over somewhere, let's go check out this product, or, you know.
Yeah. So the entrepreneur's mind never shuts off, really, right?
Right.
You know, it's just beyond the hours of here.
Exactly. Well, we always say good morning, and we always say good night.
So it's an important message. Little things, right?
Right.
So, Mike and Linda, we thank you for your time today. We wish you continued success with Detroit Can Company.
Thank you
Great.
very much.
Thanks so much, Dan.
That's all we have for this edition of CityScape. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next time.